Let's hammer this out. Hi guys, I'm 23 from Seattle. I have a question regarding my career and future. Essentially, I left school, went to college to study law for no real reason other than it was kind of expected of me by my parents, and I guess I just never really thought about it. I'm almost finished my studies, but I'm beginning to question why I'm doing it at all, and is this what I want to do with my entire life? I know I can make good money and I'm good at it, but I feel I'm just doing it for no real reason other than I can. Should I finish my degree or ditch it perhaps, do something I really love? I have a passion for photography, but never really pursued it other than taking nature snaps when on vacation with my family. Any advice would be appreciated. Ben. Jay.
Yeah, wow.
23,
Thanks,
Seattle.
Thanks for leaving me with the...
do you want me to start?
No, I can start with this. He's 23. He's still very young. He's got his whole life ahead of him.
Yeah.
Congrats to him for at least getting all the way to nearly finishing your degree now. I would recommend if you're close, just finish it now. Just close it out. It's good to be a finisher. And it's always great to have a good degree like that and something. I believe as I've gotten older as well, I used to believe, there's no plan B. And a lot of people push that to you, and you have to go all out, no parachute, but being a little bit older, I wish I had done some more bits of study to back me up as well. I think it's very important.
Yeah, which wouldn't have affected anything you've done.
Not really. No. Especially even if you want to do it part-time and do it over 6 years or 8 years and get your degree whilst you're pursuing something. It's better than just pursuing something for 8 years and having nothing, because with the arts, I'm a big believer in pursuing what's in your heart to do, but life does go on and nothing is guaranteed, and it is a hard road to go down. Nothing is guaranteed. So you'll have to make money anyway while you're pursuing. Pursuing an artistic career can be expensive as well, to do classes, to go to workshops, to buy equipment, especially photography. Cameras and those lenses are crazy expensive, and the editing suites and stuff like that you need to use, the equipment you need, it's expensive. So, and just life costs money. Obviously you have to rent, you have to buy food and gym memberships and phones and whatnot. But so you need to make an income. So you're going to be needing to do some kind of job, at least a part-time job, if not more than that, to afford living, especially if you're in an expensive city and you're living away from home. So maybe getting this degree, not only could it be a job he gets into, as long as there is time to pursue his dreams, if he can be a lawyer and pursue his dream on the side and slowly build it up. And then if it takes off, awesome, man. Start dropping the law hours down, go to part-time, and then if it really takes off and you don't even have to do the law job anymore, just do that then and go for it, If you can keep both going for a while and keep the income flow coming in, then great. I mean, Rich Roll did that. He was a lawyer for a while and then he cut it down and he started just being like a freelance lawyer, and eventually his thing took off with his podcast and his racing and stuff like that in his book, I believe. But because if you pull out now, he's so close to getting a degree. Yeah. He may never go back. He may never have the motivation to go back. So then a half degree doesn't count, you know what I mean? Yeah. So he might as well finish it while he's in the groove and he's still young. Then he can freely, even if he wants to not even use the degree and not get a law job, but maybe he'll need to then just get some job, maybe with less pressure, cafe, whatever, part-time job, retail, while he starts pursuing the photography, and then maybe do that for 3 years. If you really need to answer this question, am I good enough to do photography? Can I make this happen? He might, as he starts getting older and priorities change, and he might meet someone, he might want to get married, he might want to invest in a house, he might then, and if the photography hasn't picked up yet, he might want to then maybe step into the using that law degree and step into a law job, and he could do that and then still pursue photography. I think we need to believe that you can still pursue things whilst working. You have to be working, and you can choose to work a pretty decent job, or live, some dead end job that might not even allow you to afford the pursuit of your art. Yeah. What do you have to say?
I agree with you. In a nutshell, I would definitely obviously finish the degree. I think he's thinking that anyway. Yeah. Wouldn't make any sense to end it now, especially at 23.
No. Again, he's so young. 23, man.
And he's not even sure if he loves photography. So the best thing to do is finish your degree, do whatever you need to do, get a job in law or something else if you don't want to, see if you like it. But in the meantime, especially for photography, you don't have to go to university or college to learn photography. That's something you can do on the side.
You can learn online.
Working, get a good camera, get some equipment. Masterclass. I'm going to do this masterclass. I'll recommend that next week, actually.
Yeah, masterclass.
Great app
I want to
program.
get into that.
It's fantastic. Where you can learn photography or skills in photography. It's very easy and very cheap to learn photography.
Yeah, you can go on the wing of somebody, a professional who's already doing it.
Yeah, you can do that on weekends,
work.
whatever. There's the possibilities are endless. So I would start that and explore what you really want to do. It doesn't sound like you want to do law.
Yeah,
but
I think because if he finishes this degree and then he can go either work in law while he pursues photography or go work some side job doing whatever while he pursues photography. If in a year or 2 or 3 he decides he doesn't even want to do photography or law, having a degree will make it easier to step into some other subject area, some other field of work. He can then go on as a postgraduate and maybe do a master's for a year or 2 in something else instead of having to start a whole degree again.
And there is something to say for finishing what you've
I think it's a good habit to learn, to finish what you start.